Hi everyone. Today I'm going to teach you a simple strategy on how to locate an entry point anytime you spot a hidden divergence on a chart. In my last video where I taught how to spot an hidden divergence, a lot of people chatted me and give testimony on how important a hidden divergence is. While some said they were unable to locate the entry point. So if you're in that shoe, this particular video is very important to you. So today I will teach you how to use an RSI to confirm the entry point. So before we go to the chart, I would like to show you the lecture I delivered in a group chat. So then we are going to talk about reviewing the hidden divergence, then how to use an RSI to confirm the entry. But before I started, I would like to inform you that we all know that trading is a risk, and we can win and we can lose. Even everything we do in life is a risk. So for anybody that wants to make it in life, have to take risk. So many people are risk takers, but they take risk. When they fail, they go relented. And why some continue to take such risk, and such person is called a proactive risk taker. And it is only proactive risk taker that always find light at the end of the tunnel. All right, by that said, this volatility index strategy I wanted to release is a simple and a good one. I've used this several times and it's always favored me. I'm very sure that if you take it too serious, it will favor you too. Then in my last video, I taught you the two different types of divergence. I said we have a regular divergence and we have a hidden divergence. And a regular divergence simply bring about a trend reversal. That is, if you are in an uptrend and you spot a regular divergence, it's likely that that trend is going to reverse. So that's for regular divergence. But in an hidden divergence, it brings about a trend continuation. It brings about a trend continuation. So let me refer you to my last video. You can watch my last video if you are just watching this. So if you've not watched my last video, I recommend that you watch my last video for you to know what a regular divergence and hidden divergence and how to spot the two. So then I would like to use RSI to confirm entry points on hidden divergence. This method will complete my last video on divergence. A lot of people know I said it like that. So you can apply the strategy to both Forex and synthetic index. It's not only for synthetic index. You can apply it on Forex as well. So, but you need a lot of concentration in order to get it correctly. So for a beginners, what's an RSI? An RSI is called a relative strength index. It's most commonly used to indicate a temporary overbought and oversold condition in the market. What do I mean? Because in an RSI window, so by default it has a 20 level and 80 level. So anytime the RSI is above 80, so we know that it is an overbought. But when it is below 20, it is an oversold. So we use RSI to determine the oversold and overbought. And if we have an overbought, it means it is likely for that trend to come down because it is sold and overbought. So it's likely for the trend to come down. So if we have an oversold, it's likely for the trend to go up. Though we can use RSI to confirm the overbought and oversold. But in this video, I'm going to use the RSI. I'm going to twist it in such a way that I will use RSI to determine the entry point anytime I spot a hidden divergence on the chart. So by default, the RSI setting is 14, but in this video we are going to change it to 9. So after the setup, you can then undergo this underlisted step. So this is the step we are going to follow. Then number 1 is that you have to draw the trend line to confirm hidden divergence. You know, in my last video, you know what I did in order to get the hidden divergence. So you go to the chart, check if you can spot if it is an uptrend, see if you can check a high and high low. Then you go to the stochastic window to see if you can get a lower high like that. I'm still going to show you. So then after you have confirmed that it is a hidden divergent, then the second step is that what? You go to your RSI window. It means we are going to make use of stochastic. We are going to make use of RSI. So you go to your RSI window and draw another trend line. I'll show you how to draw the trend line. So after you must have drawn that trend line, then you start looking for breakout of that trend line on RSI. So once there is a breakout, you start selling or buying depending on the type of hidden divergence you spotted, be it a hidden divergent, be it a bullish or bearish hidden divergence. Believe me, the advantage of this strategy along with hidden divergence is that there are some hidden divergence you believe it is hidden divergence, and at the end of the day the trend keep continuing. But with the RSI being set, you will just be looking for breakout, and once the breakout occur, you will enter buy or sell. Then if the breakout do not occur, then you leave it and look for another pair. So before I go to the chart, let me quickly show you some of the people that sent. There is a guy who sent this in appreciation of hidden divergence. This is another one. Okay, sir. Imagine this is a real account, sir. Your strategy is making the market. So wow, fantastic result. So another one is this. Thanks. I book $671 within 30 minutes. Wow, that's good. So thanks so much, sir, for your kindness and for the powerful strategy. So another person, I will soon share my chart in demo. No problem. I shall be expecting that. Then hidden bullish. This is the person that said he doesn't even know how to locate an hidden divergent. And I told him, watch my video. The way I did it in that video, go and be spotting it. If you get it correct, anything you can spot, do it in your chart, send it to me. So the guy has been sending different one. I said, no, you didn't get it. So here was the one he sent. I said, wow, this is fantastic. So this is another person. In fact, this guy, I like him. In fact, we used to talk always. So look at what he said. You have blessed me exceedingly. May Allah bless you. Amen. All these are for you. So thanks. So in fact, I have a lot of them, but this is the one I just decided to share. There are many. So let's quickly go to the chart and do what we want to do. All right, this is a volatility 75 index, and by looking at the chart, you can see that there is no indicator. Mind you, before you can use a hidden divergence, because you can get an hidden divergence, you need what is called a stochastic. Sorry, before I go, some people ask, in fact, a lot of people ask me, your MA, that is moving average, what are you using it for? Or what is the setup? And I used to tell them, I gave them the answer. My setup for the 2 EMA, the 2 MA is 50. This is it. This is the first one. Can you see the red one? It's 30 simple close. That's for red one. Then for blue one, it's 50 exponential moving average close. So I think by that it's answered, as I was able to answer a lot of people's question. Then in order to get a hidden divergence, we need a stochastic. So stochastic by default is 533. Then we have to change this 5 to 9. So this is what is stochastic. Then what is meaning of hidden divergence? I told you, look at the chart now. Look at here. Look at here. Let me use 15. Then I want to draw. Look at this. Look at these 2 edge. Look at this one. You know, this one is moving from down to up. Then look at my stochastic. Look at my stochastic. It's moving from what? From up to down. That's an hidden divergence. So anytime you spot an hidden divergence like that, then you can enter immediately. But some people said they don't know where to enter. So that is the reason why I want to use an RSI to teach them on how to spot an entry. Then you can add an RSI. You can add an RSI, that's RSI Relative Strength Index. So by default it's 14, but you have to change it. As I said in that lecture, you have to change it to 9, then close, then done. Can you see? This is what an RSI. Then look at our hidden divergence is from here to here. Then you now draw another trend line on RSI. So once you draw another trend line on RSI, then we'll be looking for breakouts. So how will you draw the RSI? You go to it, then come here, the last part where you want the breakout to occur. Can you see? Because this is the last part that is going to be. Don't worry, I'm still going to do a live video on how to do this. So can you see? That's where the hidden divergence is. Then anytime it break that line, this is it. So it depends on the way you draw it, then look at it. Then what do we do? So can you see at here now, the line in RSI has broken. Then you start buying. How are you going to make money? In fact, it works in any pair in Forex and that of volatility index. I don't want this video to be longer because I'm still going to do a live video on how to spot an entry using an RSI for this hidden divergence. So thank you so much. You can send me a chat if you have any question. Thank you and God bless you.